I'm streaming. Bareback both.
We'll close the store and stream it.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right, Falcons, here we go.
Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering.
Gosh.
They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6.
Golly.
The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They are led out by
Old Dak Prescott in San Diego.
It's Dak Prescott.
Is it still San Diego? Where are they at now? LA?
Being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
I cannot stop sneezing.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack, down it goes. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon.
It's these dirty birds, boy.
Against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12
I feel a blitz going on.
3rd down.
I feel a blitz.
We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
To throw, Montez. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, he's got it.
Oh,
15.
Handler.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Wow.
They give him a gain of 37.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college.
That's my dog. That's my
It's
dog.
not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Complete to Albert Okui.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Salvon Ahmed with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
At their own 25
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Kill him, Simmons.
Get him down after a pickup of 8.
Oh my God. Here we go. Yeah. What about ripping your mom?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take
Ridiculous.
that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Now an open open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, $1? What is that?
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8.
How the hell do you know I have dollars in your damn custom book?
Prescott now from the 50. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Montez. He finds an opening.
Oh my God.
The ball's out and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring this one back.
Freaking Rager. He got destroyed.
Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter.
Who the hell hit him?
They want to go.
No, not even close. It's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working.
Yeah, hit him. Nick Morrow? Really?
Showing them how to take care of the football and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Isaiah Simmons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and 10. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside. For Prescott.
And he's going to go down again. Kenneth Murray providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Now last last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Why don't you atone for this, buddy? Defense finally showed up for once this season.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Unbelievable.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This time he'll look to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jalen Rager, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did. And boy, it was pretty.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
Joey Sly set to kick.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way? Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Man.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, When it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
He's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still there.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
Out of the game.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
What are you doing?
Turn to the side.
2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
How was the trip?
This one hauled in, and again, it's Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the game. 5 yards, not enough. And it's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute. Once it inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
From that position,
that ain't gonna be nothing on this week.
15 inside the 5, superb.
Oh, you gotta go back out of town.
Man.
Once more leading his offense
Yeah,
back
gotta
on
go
the
now.
They've got the lead.
Give me
It's a
1
big
second.
reason
Let me
why
see if I
looking
can
sharp
score.
so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Pass was that?
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here.
Stupid.
Back near your own goal.
I hate this game.
Very hesitant about throwing the
Bro,
football
Daniel
in this
Jones did that shit to me
Maybe just run
so
up the
many
middle.
times in the
Yeah, I
last
think
game.
that might be the spot for them. You got
Pissed
to try
me
and
off.
find some space for your
I don't
quarterback.
understand.
You don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Here's Montez. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they we'll see.
I know boss happy. Julio to the Titans.
He was just in here. I don't know where he's at.
I'm still here. I just didn't say nothing because I was hearing triple everything, so I was just being quiet. I was watching the game and I didn't really know what the hell was going on.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with
I think it had a
5
lot to do with.
seconds
I think
remaining
Julio won
in
too.
quarter number 2.
Maybe because that one receiver of ours put up a whole video of
AJ Brown.
Yeah, because there has to be other teams that would have gave up the same thing that was probably in better positions. I mean, I think offensively we'll be all right, but I'm not sold on our defense at all.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. He'll fire it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
The Titans will be fun to play with.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys.
Well, they definitely got him in
You
now.
have to know when the ball is gone, and if you listen,
He made like what, 20 mil a year, a season, something like that.
he didn't pull up.
I know it's a lot.
And his kick is
Some of that
good.
is Falcons.
And that will do it for this first half.
Yeah, I'm quite sure they
So
got
we
hit.
reach halftime.
At least they
It's been
playing
a
that.
one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan
cap is
Coachman
already
at our
shit.
EA
That's why we
Sports
let go so
halftime
many
report. Coach?
All right,
players
Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit.
Did it
First,
again, man.
let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in
Daniel
a
Jones
busy
is
week
killing me in this
14.
game, man.
I'll be back though.
Due to time constraints, we
Be
move
back
forward
for
to
what?
tonight's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Where's he going?
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Under the weather, man?
And makes
No.
it across the 20 as his guys will set
Out.
up shop at the
No.
23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to
Dr.
it.
Dank.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just
Well,
working
you,
with them on.
I swear,
here's
I get
what
at
we
least
think they're going to do to attack
3
us in the
pass
second
interference
half.
calls.
Nice first half.
Computer
lead,
don't want me to
guys.
score. This shit's
Be
crazy.
prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might
This
be
is
made
ridiculous.
defensively. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Brings up
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first
Oh
time.
my God, Montez.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
There he goes.
Uzi with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run again here with Robinson. That's a strong running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Are you mad?
First down on a gain of 10.
Running lanes read a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
first down. It's Robinson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The Falcons, 49-yard line.
Come on, Daniel Jones.
On the run, it's Robinson.
Jeez.
They do get a couple, but they'll be
Like, he
less
gets any
steering
type
in
of
the
pressure,
third
he's
and 8 coming
overthrowing
up.
that
Well,
shit.
they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Watkins, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20.
They're at.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And following the interception,
We want the ball, we're going to score.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too tight, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And while
Oh,
we may
my
be looking
God.
at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
The tackle made
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And my line just
What a
can't
nice
block.
example there of a tight end doing exactly
Just
what he
crazy.
needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside,
Tell him to put me in
made
little
sure he
hoes.
secured the catch, and then anything after
Tried,
that, we
man.
count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets
Look at Montez, boy.
a nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first
Bobby
down, a
Wagner out here
16-yard
killing
gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
I didn't even pick a fucking play. Real quick.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And the Falcons are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd and 3. And he's got it. Touchdown. There is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Sly on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. 25-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
You know how in
baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Prescott now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended for Jeremy Sprinkles, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Chargers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott able to find Harris, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Damn computer.
On the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. 29-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They run. Robinson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. this is going to be brought back. It's a for the Falcon team.
Did y'all watch that stupid video I put on there of them dudes catching that turtle?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
Dude, that shit had me.
running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to
God, dude.
But in this league, you can learn a lesson
Kite back
early.
there.
Without a doubt, what a tough reminder for any running back, especially
Why don't
rookie.
put your damn hand down there and bite that fucker right off?
Probably won't work so well in the NFL.
That was a big hit, too.
Now this one was over
I want
a
him.
while ago as they just held on to their big lead. So not only the cough.
Oh man, I've been watching a lot of fucking TikToks here lately. Some of them have been having me just crying, man.
Return for a touchdown.
Dumb shit that they do stuff.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone.
You see, you ever seen those ones where they got them down country girls like saying what college they go to?
The Chargers offense gets
I'm Rachel Green. I'm going to Arkansas. Who cares?
This drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important.
What made it so damn funny is like they done like 2 or 3 of them, and then also it showed this black dude get thrown up against wild handcuffs. Like, my name's Bob. I'm going to jail. Shit.
Prescott on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that
There was nobody on him.
They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Isaiah Simmons, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
That's crazy.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be out right at the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
To throw, Montez. That'll caught. Rager with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Hell yeah, it was.
Contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
First of all, though, did you notice the defensive line is keeping up with great?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting there trying to hit triangle, man. That big dude just couldn't get out of the way. It's not bad, I'm trying.
Flushed out right.
Oh my God.
It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another. Understand.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grant Delpit in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Prescott from the go. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Why would they call timeout and then punt it?
He'll come on to kick this one away.
We want the ball and we're scoring.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now a hit and a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
God damn.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
33 yards on the play. And the Falcon first down.
Damn right.
So the big play moves him all the way across
They throw
midfield
this
to the
pick
40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Jeez, Montez. Sometimes he just the most frustrating quarterback.
Defensively to make that play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
God.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the field where the game was really lost.
Okay.
This is not a situation.
Okay, Madden. Okay.
We'll see what they do here. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Falcons, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What are you laughing at?
Did you listen to that song I sent the other day too?
Which one?
Where it says it starts off with "Don't worry, be happy." I'm fucking all these hoes. Eating pussy like Oreos. You already know.
Good Lord, man. Damn. Who's the Panthers? Is that Allen? Huh? In the fantasy.
Well, the
In the fantasy,
the
it's not.
Broncos.
It's who?
It's the Broncos and
Oh, yeah.
fantasy. Panthers is that dude, Chris Ricard.
He's slinging it with down Deshaun. God.
You see, what's his name get smashed by who was that? Ravens Gaming.
Who got beat?
Oh, that was Ken. I thought he played CPU. I'm sure. Matthew.
Psh. It's terrible. +6 my ass.